Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by here, and I'm sure you're going to like it here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always returning back to tautology. Thank you for always returning. I do not take it for granted. I really do appreciate. So I made a video talking about quality of life after school. I made that video a few months after, and I made that video talking about reality, what life really is, right? So today I'm going to be talking about, this is 1 year after, right? How time flies. This is 1 year after, so I'm going to be talking in details, telling you guys what I experienced 1 year after school. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. But wait, if you're watching this video right now and you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to click the subscribe button. You will see it today. Do it to click that button to subscribe to my channel. It will go a long way, I tell you. So yes, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So it's been a year, yes, and I graduated from school September 2021. This is September 2022. So I'm making this video at this time, and I must say that I've learned so much over time, so much, and I have a better view of life at this point that I'm in. So without all this story, let me share with you a few things that I've learned. And the number one thing you need is prayer. It's prayer. You need prayer. Like, if you want to go far, you have to pray. Hey, I don't know how to explain this, but you need prayer basically, because for every step you're taking, you need to commit it into the hands of the Lord. Because if you're not doing these things according to the will of the Lord, nothing fruitful will come out from it, to be sincere with you. So you need God's direction. You need him to put you through. You need him to hold your hand while you're doing these things. Because see, it can get so overwhelming. It can really get so overwhelming, because this is a new phase that you're not used to. So you're trying to find a balance. You're trying to stand. You will follow, you will stand, or you will offend people. A lot of things is going to happen, because this is life. This is the reality. That's why you need God to hold your hands, because once He holds your hands, everything is going to become possible. And I want to say this: if you're still in school, let me open your eyes to something. Let me advise you. If you're still in school right now, I'll advise that you take advantage of the network of people around you, your friends, the people you have around. I'd advise that you take advantage of these people around you. Why am I saying this? Because the network you build while you're still at school, would determine a lot. Because when you're done with school, you would want to get a job. You want to, if it's that you want to further your education, you want to do all of those things. Right now, the network of people you have can influence where you will go to, where you would reach. I don't know if this is making sense. Okay, let me rephrase myself. If you want to make friends, like make meaningful friendships right now. Take advantage, just make friendships that would yield good results in the future. Because when you're done with school, it can just be through that friendship, through that network that you have, that you get that good job of these friendships at this time. Make friends, meaningful friendships, make them. Network a lot, go out for seminars, go out for conferences, just go out to places that would expose you to life and would expose you to your field. I think that's one. Another thing I would say is that whatsoever field that you're in right now, whatsoever thing you're studying, whatsoever course you're studying, explore. Make research, make your own research. So for me, When I was in school, I used to think that my course we could only work in a community pharmacy and an hospital. Basically, that was all I thought about. But I made research. I made a video then, so I made research though my final year places I could work, but I just didn't see those places forthcoming. But later, when I was done with school, I started working. I saw so many different aspects that you can work and you don't need to stress yourself. One of the things I've learned after school is that be open to opportunities. Don't bottle yourself up in one space. Go out, explore, explore your field. There is always more than one place to work at in any field. So explore your opportunities, test the waters. Don't put your egg inside one basket. I'm saying this one because it is very, very important. Okay, so let me tell you, have a plan B. I'm always saying this. Even the video I made the other time talking about I'll put it in the description. I'll leave the link so you can go and watch it. Talking about reality of life after school. Have a plan B because this economy. I'm sorry, but it's really hitting me because have a plan B really because this economy is good, very, very good. Not everybody would work a 9 to 5. Not everybody work you know a regular office job. No, have a plan B. If it's that you want to learn a skill, that's another one. I'll come back to that. But have a plan B. Basically, have a plan B after school. Not even after school. While you're still at school, have a plan B. Okay, what am I going to do if I'm not working a 9 to 5, or if I don't get a job as fast as I envisage? You don't get a job basically as fast as you think you would get a job. What would you be doing at that time? You need money, you need to survive, you need to pay bills. Even if you're staying with your parents, you need to still pay bills, you need to survive, you need to eat, you need to make a living for yourself, you need to gather up something. So what would you be doing before you get that job? While sending out your resume, what would you be doing? Will you be sleeping, waking up? Don't settle for less. I don't know how to explain this, but do not settle for less. That's mediocrity. Like, don't be a mediocre. Don't. Irrespective of the fact that you're looking for a job, don't settle for less. If you check your bills, check everything, and the salary that they are giving you, or you guys are talking about the salary one, if it's not enough, if it's something that can't pay your bills, leave the work. Don't settle for less and still be struggling. You're working so hard and you can't even pay your bills. You're struggling, and people are like, you're working, so what's it? I see no reason why you should take up a job that cannot pay your bills. So what's the use of working a 9 to 5 when you can use it to do something else, something meaningful and productive, right? So don't settle for less. Another thing I've learned is that have a skill. Have a skill. You're in school right now, or ASU is on. I think there's strike. There's strike. Have a skill. This is like the best time for you. I know a friend that they've been on strike, I think 6 months now, and she went into fashion designing. Now she's sewing well, like, and she's collecting good money. She's not even done with school. Have a skill. It might not be to make clothes or anything. It might be you taking up, you know, a course online, learning digital marketing, learning database, just acquiring these skills, because at the end of the day, when you're out from school, all these things will add up. You can use those things to get a job, you can secure a job, and you're making your money even while still at school. So get a skill. A skill is very important. Another thing I've learned is that take leadership roles. Take leadership roles. You're in school right now, take leadership roles. I didn't do that when I was in school. Balance is everything. If you know how to put a balance to these things, I had a lot already to now add, taking up roles again at school. So if you know how you can balance these things right, I would advise that you take up these roles, because if you go for an interview and let's say you're two people and want to be interviewed, once they check your resume and they interview you, and they interview you guys, there's every possibility that the person that has taken up the leadership role will get the job, because they want somebody that they can commit things into your hands, they can put these things into your hands, and they've seen past record of you leading people. So start taking up leadership roles, volunteer. I know we don't like volunteering because we feel there's no money in it, but volunteer because at the long run it's going to pay off. That's one thing I learned. I didn't do that. So, and I'm not saying that if you do not do all these things you won't get a good job. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying if you don't do that you won't get a good job. I'm just saying for you to be better, and these are the things that I've learned because I've seen them happen. So that's why I'm saying that you can take up positions, leadership positions. Sorry, is that in 1 year I've learned that there is more. So don't stop looking for more. The more you look for, okay, there is more, right? The more you go, the more you see things. Don't settle for less. Don't be a mediocre. Pray, prayerfully seek the will of God for your life. Pray. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Thank you. See you guys in my next video.